talked to you last week, and you were obviously in anticipation of your first start. Just what was it like out there, and how did you think you played and came through?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, we went out there and executed, what we thought we were going to do. Obviously, after every game, there's plays that you wish you had back and little things you wish you did different. And that's the things that we, look at on film and learn and correct. And, you don't make that mistake again, moving on, move forward.
They had an interesting statistic in the pregame packet that they send out. Over half the runs have been inside. And you guys are averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just the way that Big V's played and Jones played, and you now stepping in there to be able to keep that going. Just how important is that? Because that's obviously been a big part of the running game so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that O-line cohesiveness is a big thing, and the more that we play together in practice and in games and understand how each of us fit off of each other on combo block, single block, stuff like that, I think in time we're only going to get better on our fits, and backs are going to be able to find those holes, cut, and improve their game too. So.
Yeah, a pretty big challenge this week with DJ Reader right there in the middle.
Right.
What pops out to him about him on his tape?
Yeah, for that guy, just speaking on him alone, just initially, you see the statue, the size. He's a big dude inside, big dude in the middle, but he's got a little twitch to him. He's not just some big, slow rusher. He's got some power, got some moves, so I think it's going to be, a big challenge for me going up against him, and, I look forward to it.
What about their defense in general? I think they've split the sacks up pretty evenly up front. They got a strong front. I think Anthony called them a kind of lunch, pale, blue-collar type defensive line. Just what jumps out about them?
Yeah, I definitely think that, on film, when you watch these guys, it's no quitting their play. I mean, they're always running to the ball. They're always chasing after, runners going downfield. They're chasing it, quarterback scrambling, they're chasing it. You don't see them give up on a play. So, when they aren't giving up on plays, we're not going to either. We've got to go out there with that same mentality to finish through the whistle on plays and continue to do our job.
How much does an offensive line in general, for just any given game, judge how it played based on the running game? It seems because everybody can say you want to run the ball. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I think that, as an offensive lineman, we have two, major goals, obviously, kind of goals say is you want to run the ball well and you want to keep, 16, your quarterback upright. And those are, how you're going to, I guess, overall judge a performance. There's so many different little things that go into it, but in the end, those are the things that people care about. So, we just got to keep doing a good job running the ball well and keeping Goff upright.
What does the measuring stick for you guys? Is it 4.0, which is generally kind of seen as per carry? Is it 100 yards? Just to be effective?
Yeah, I think it's just running the ball efficiently, and there's efficiency standards that we have, but goal is just to be able to run the ball efficiently, move it, and move the ball efficiently as an offense. Whether it's run or pass, whatever you got to do to move the ball down the field, and we got to finish. So.
What do you guys think you do to get up to better starts too? Better starts on offense. Build that lead where you can able now dictate your style of play and have a lead and run the football and do the things that you guys do well.
Yeah, I think coming out the gates, we got to run the ball well, and you establish the run early, soften or force defenses to respect the run, and I think that can develop into the pass game. But in the end, it's just about each player doing their job on each play, one play at a time, move on to the next play, and keep it rolling.
Yeah, Coach, what was your emotion like in that last sequence of play? A touchdown run by DeAndre, you get the call going for it, and then you get the 2-point conversion. What was your emotion like that 2 or 3 minute span?
Yeah, I think as an offensive lineman, we have to have a very, very level field of emotion, whether you're knocking some dude over one play or the next play you have a bad play. You can't let any play get too high or too low on yourself. You got to keep that even kind of mentality and just roll on to the next play. You take the play, you score in the end zone, we hear the 2-point sweep, back at it, line up, get the 2-point conversion sweep. Now it's up there. What we did.
2-pointer, it's basically, your job is basically over. That's fine. Did you really celebrate that then?
I mean, yeah, you're happy we went out there and we did what plays were called, executed them to the best of our ability, and at that point, you move on.
Deuce told us that Frank is kind of still involved with the team. What does that look like to you? Is he literally right next to you there in meetings? Is he texting you at night, tips and things like that?
Yeah, no, he was at the Minnesota game, as when I was backup center and he was starting, you're always sitting there on the iPads looking for keys, tells, you're watching during the plays, seeing what we see, how guys are fitting you, and that's kind of the information that you relay to a guy. You can see how, you know, the defense is playing. Yeah, I'm playing against them, but, you know, sometimes when you're playing, you know, you miss things that happen, you know, you don't really see it on the pictures, but, you know, someone who's watching that can be a great help to that. And, you know, that's what he was doing for me. Really appreciate it. So,
Is that something that he plans on doing in terms?
oh yeah, I believe so. Yeah, you know, he's not, I believe he's, leave that, let the medical team handle all that, but yes. So, yeah, I think that's something he's a great teammate to have, so.
What does that say about Frank, though, right? Football guy.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I mean-
Center in the game and to be here every day. And, you know,
Oh yeah, it says, you know, I think it says great things about his leadership and, you know, his care about this team and what he's willing to do the most he can in his current situation to do to help the team succeed.